Welcome. My name is Alex. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe and leave me a comment below letting me know what you think and what you are looking for. This yoga practice is going to just be feel good. We'll stretch, we'll move. You will feel good after you are finished. Begin in a child's pose. Knees a comfortable distance apart. Walk your hands forward and rest your forehead down to the mat or on a block. Observe a few rounds of breath. Connect to the present moment. All that matters is right here, right now. This inhale, this exhale. Do your best to breathe in and out through the nose. Relax the torso. Fill the stomach with air. Walk your hands over to the right and take your left hand and reach it just beyond the right hand, left hand on top, lengthening, reaching away from the tailbone or up into the side. And walk your hands through center. Place the left hand down and the right hand is going to go on top of the left, but maybe more towards the knuckles, just so you are lengthening the right side body. Breathe. Notice how an inhale enhances the stretch in the right side of the body. Walk your hands back to center. Press up to your tabletop. Bring the knees underneath the hips, the hands about shoulder width, and we'll draw some circles with the torso. Tuck the toes, press into the palms, and move right forward, back and down. Make sure to go both directions. And then somewhere in the middle, neutral spine. You want knees hip width, hands shoulder width. Let's do 3 rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, arch the back, breathe in. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone. Got 2 more. Inhale, open up. And exhale, pull the stomach in, press the palms away from you. Once more. Inhale. Long exhale, cat back. Tabletop. Let's tuck the toes and press back to downward facing dog. It's a beautiful breezy day today. Humidity just broke. Oh, so nice out. Let's pedal through the feet. Taking any movements that you need that sound good. And keep a soft bend in the knees as you walk to the top of the mat and hang in a ragdoll pose. So feet are separated a little bit, knees are soft. Let gravity hold the head and the neck. Bend one knee at a time, lift one heel at a time. This practice is catering to you. I'm here to help, but you have the opportunity to take what you need and leave out what you don't. Bring the toes and the heels to touch. And bend the knees as we round up to standing. Arrive. Find good posture. Stand tall. Feel good about yourself. Think of something you're proud of. Even just being here right now counts. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Let's keep them shoulder width. And And shift the gaze up, reach. Exhale, bend the knees and fold forward. Press up to stand. Let's do that again. Inhale, arms reach wide and overhead. Lift your gaze, inhale, reach tall. And exhale, forward fold. Round up to standing, bring the palms to touch. Connect to your breath. Inhale, lift your arms overhead. Hold the left wrist with the right hand and reach up and to the right, kind of like a good morning stretch. Move your hips to the left. And switch sides. Hold the right wrist with the left hand. And I'll just turn to show. I'm not going very far. It's just a feel good stretch. Let's bring the arms overhead in the center. Palms touch. Lift up. Exhale. Bend the knees and forward fold. Place your hands on the mat and step the right foot back to a lunge. Make sure the front knee stays over the ankle, tall on the toes of the back foot. Inhale, lower the right knee, leave the toes tucked, and feel the right hip flexors. And exhale, press it back, try to straighten both legs. Lunge, leave the back knee up, lunge, twist, right hand down, left arm reaches open. Keep the whole arm in view, fingers spread wide. Left hand back down. Step the left hand back to plank, and let's lower all the way down. For cobra, tops of the feet down, roll the shoulders back. Lift the front shoulders, halfway lift. This helps build posture, which will improve your mood subconsciously. Let's release out, press up to a tabletop, and downward facing dog. Move around, move through the feet. Let's stretch out the feet, lift up onto the toes, nail bed side of one foot down, and switch. Downward facing dog. Right foot steps up between the hands. Set up your lunge, tall on the back toes, right knee over the ankle. And then lower the left knee, draw your shoulders back. Long exhale, try to straighten both legs. It's okay if they don't. Both straighten. Shift forward to a lunge, lunge twist. Left hand down, right arm opens up. Right hand down, step to the top of the mat and relax over the legs. You can separate the feet and ragdoll. Bring the toes and heels to touch and round up to standing. Bring the hands to heart center. And think of something you are grateful for. It could be the breath. Turn to face the long edge of your mat and separate your feet. If you extend your arms, the heels are right under the wrists, just about. Hands to hips. Let's fold forward and hold opposite elbows. Sway side to side a little bit. Just finding what feels nice. And place your hands on the mat. Right hand down, twist the left arm open. Open up to the left. And switch. Left hand down, right arm reaches. Not trying too much, just moving. Place both hands on the mat. Let's walk to the left foot. Transition into a lunge where you lower the back knee. Kneeling lunge. Lift the gaze, feel the right hip flexors. press back to a half split. Walk all the way back to sit on the right heel, or a block underneath the left sit bone will feel good. You can also just sit on the floor. Fold forward over the left leg. You can keep this passive. If you want more, that's there for you. And if you're reaching the foot, give it a little squeeze. Just a little 5-second massage to keep the blood moving smoothly. And then release the foot for a second and just feel what's going on there. A little circulation. Fresh oxygen to all the muscles. Press into the hands to sit up. And walk forward toward the back of the mat. We're framing the left foot. Tuck the right toes. We're in a lunge. Lift up to crescent lunge. Bend the front knee. The back knee can stay soft. Lift the arms overhead, shoulder width. Feel confident. Lower the hands down to the mat inside of the left foot so that you can transition through center and over to the right side facing the top of the mat. Lower the left knee. Let's find a lunge, a kneeling lunge. Press back to a half split. Use your prop, your heel or the floor. Right leg is extended. Let's fold forward over the leg. And if you can reach the foot, you're just going to give it a little gentle massage. And then take a moment to just release the hands and feel what's moving around. Sensations in the foot. Lift up. Shift your weight forward back to a lunge facing the top of the mat. Tuck the left toes and lift the knee. Crescent lunge. Make sure the right knee stays over the right ankle. No need to try to straighten the left leg too much. We just want to move the whole body. We want to feel confident and strong with what we're doing. Step to the top of the mat. Toes and heels are touching. Think of someone you care about. Inhale, arms overhead. Gentle back bend. Bring the palms to touch and think about a long line being drawn from the pinkies all the way down to your ankles. Take a breath. And exhale, swan dive forward. Round up to standing. Really articulate through the spine. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach the arms wide and overhead. Gentlest back bend. Back bends help you with courage. They give you energy. And lift out, forward fold. Round up to standing. And arrive. Tree pose. Start on both feet. You're going to balance on the left foot and pick up the right. You want to squeeze the right glute to open the knee out to the side. You can kickstand. You can have your foot on the calf, not on the knee. That's the only serious rule. You can be further up, half lotus. Stand and balance for a few rounds. Just have fun with it. Try to level the hips and any arm variation you'd like. Anything that sounds good, that feels fun. Focus on something still and slow down the breath. Stand on your 2 feet. Feel the release of the left ankle kind of melt. It feels good to step onto the right foot. Shift the weight to the right foot and pick up the left. Tree pose. Relax your gaze, relax your thoughts. Try not to arch the lower back. Stand on 2 feet. Stand tall. Be proud of yourself for coming this far today, and let's just say in general, right? Step to the top of the mat. Utkatasana chair pose. Bend the knees, sit back. You should be able to see your toes. Let's reach the arms overhead. Palms face each other. Relax the shoulders down. We're just here for a moment to energize. Bring the palms to touch as you stand up and find good posture. Lift onto the toes. Try to leave your torso where it is, meaning don't arch the back. And we're going to lower the heels, but try to leave the crown of your head up there. Oh, feel that length in the spine as you set the heels down, and we're all taller. Bring the arms overhead. Yoga really can make you taller. You can Google that. Bring the arms overhead. Keep them shoulder width. You might separate the feet a little bit if you need to. And again, lift up onto your toes. Lift up. Don't arch the back. Relax your shoulders. Continue to breathe. Soft smiles are encouraged. And then let's leave the hands up there. As you lower the heels, feel that reach underneath the rib cage, the chest. And slowly lower the hands down to heart center. Stand tall. Take a breath. On an inhale, the arms reach overhead, gentle back bend. Lift out, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, long flat back. And from here, bend the knees and sit down. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. Hold on to the outsides of your feet. Let's relax the shoulders away from the ears, and the feet are a comfortable distance from the torso. This feels good. You're going to lower the chin, lean back, round the spine, and then rock forward with your spine rounded. Gently pull the chest through, come up with a flat back. So let's find a few rounds like this, where we're just slowly rotating through the hips. A little bit of movement for the lower back. And let's reverse that direction. So come forward with a flat back, round, lean back, and then build the spine from the base up. All right, let's place the soles of the feet on the mat, about hip width distance. Place your hands behind you for a reverse tabletop. Fingertips are pointing toward the heels. Press down through the hands and the feet. Lift your torso. If it's okay with you, the neck can go back. Just do whatever sounds good to you. Take a couple of breaths. Sit down. Extend the legs out in front of you. Take a moment to sit up tall. This is a place where you can use the blocks underneath the hands on both sides to use some arm strength to lengthen the spine. Feet are flexed. Reach the arms above your head, inhale, and fold forward over the legs. This can be gentle, this can be intense. It's what you need to do to feel good today. Hi, Caesar. I like to interlace my arms underneath the knees and kind of round forward. Release and sit up. Turn to face the long edge of the mat. Left foot in, right foot out. If this hurts the left knee, you'll just do a little straddle and move how you can. Make sure both sit bones are down. Reach up and over with the left hand. Not just leaning, we want to lengthen, creating room in the body to breathe. Lift up. Place the left hand behind you. We're going to lean onto the hand, the left knee, and the right foot, baby wild thing. Press your hips forward. Let the back release. Lean back. Sit back down. And switch out the legs. Give yourself a moment to get the right sit bone down. Sometimes they feel a little off to me. Right arm reaches up and over. Side body lengthening. I love torso stretching. Yoga's not just about showing people that you can touch your toes. It's about feeling good. That's really the purpose of all styles of yoga. And sit up, even the ones that seem like a little harsh. Lean on the right hand, the right knee, the left foot. Baby wild thing. Sit back down. Let's lie down on your back. And draw the right knee into the chest. Interlace your hands on top of the shin. Use some arm strength to pull the knee in towards you. And twist. Draw the knee across to the left. Ooh, you might feel some adjusting in the back. Reach the right arm out and away from you. Palm faces down unless that irritates the shoulder. And if you're choosing between the leg and the arm being down, leave the shoulder and arm down. Take a breath against the constriction. Come back to center. Hug the right knee in. Reach it up towards the ceiling. The leg does not have to be straight for you to feel the hamstring, and I don't have to tell you that. Flex the foot, point, and release the right leg down, arms lengthen overhead. Left knee hugs in. Relax the temples, relax your jaw and thoughts. And twist. Right knee across to the left arm reaches out and away from you, and the right hand can rest on top of the knee to assist it down. You can also place a block underneath the crossed knee. Quality breathing. And release. Come back to center, extend your left leg up. You can bend the bottom leg if you need to, always. Flex, strong point, and lengthen the leg down and away from you. Arms reach overhead. Inhale. Exhale, hug both knees in, nose to knees if you'd like. And set the head and the neck back, one hand on top of each knee. Draw a circle with both knees in the same direction. I picture a circle of pressure being drawn around the tailbone. And switch directions. And make your way back up to a seated position, any way that's comfortable. Sit up tall, though. That's the main requirement. That will align your chakras, that helps energy to flow, that helps you to think more clearly. And I would say that thinking clearly is something that feels good. Lower the right ear to the right shoulder. If you need more, extend the left arm away from you on fingertips. And switch left ear to the left shoulder. Lift back up. Lift the chin. You can keep the teeth closed. And center, lower the chin, but try not to lean forward. And lift up. Look to the right. And notice if you're tilting the head to the right or just twisting. And to the left. And back to center. Half or full circles. Slow down the breath. Make sure to go both directions. And sit up. Bring the palms to touch. Or they can be relaxed at your sides. Think about how you feel right now. We've moved the entire body. We've calmed the mind. We've energized. We've introduced confidence and everything that confidence needs to be present in your life. You have it in you. We will close with a breath. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Lift up and out of the waist. One more sip of air at the end. Long exhale, lower the hands down. Remember to trust your intuition. And I am so grateful and lucky to have you with me here today. Subscribe, and in the comments below, let me know if you feel good or how you're doing right now. And I will see you in my next video. Namaste.